At this time, Mayor and Council, we will go back up to Section 6, Development Applications. It is about little more than 2 minutes shy of the 6:30 time, so we will ask Tony McElwain to come forward and take time to pull up your presentation,
Thank you.
and then I will announce everything. Not quite. We're almost there. The clock behind you is the official clock.
Oh,
Want to make sure we give everybody a chance to get here that wanted to get here at 6:30. Okay.
There you go.
At this time, I'll call forward item 6A, 2230 South Burleson Boulevard, case 22-017. Tonight's to hold a public hearing and consider approval of an ordinance by amending the official zoning map and changing the zoning on approximately .96 acres from agricultural to SF-16 Single-Family Dwelling District 16 to allow for the development of one single-family residence. This is before council on first and final reading. Staff presenter tonight is Tony McElwain, Director of Development Services. Mr. McElwain.
thank you, Ms. Campos. Mayor and council, I'm here tonight to present this zoning case to you. As Ms. Campos mentioned, it is a little less than 1 acre of land and is owned by Brandon and Jennifer Beckwith. The property on the screen is highlighted in light blue. It sits right adjacent to South Burleson Boulevard. We wanted to show you the comprehensive plan and the zoning for the surrounding community to include this property. It is designated as a regional office commercial in our future land use map, the comprehensive plan. And the zoning is actually agriculturally zoned, but it's also within the IH-35 overlay. We notified surrounding property owners within the subject property. We posted the newspaper notice and placed signs on the property and received no inquiries concerning this request. The area that you see highlighted in yellow is our notification radius for the property. Staff is supportive of the zoning change from agriculture to SF-16 for the property. The Planning and Zoning Commission summary is that they approved it unanimously. If I can just talk a little bit about our rationale, we don't think the site is conducive to attract the type of development that we would normally want to see along this corridor. The surrounding properties adjacent to it are all residential, and the one commercial element we have is right across the street, auto-related. So just want to give you some detail on our thought process. And like to entertain any questions you have prior to opening the public hearing.
What size is on SF-16?
So those 16,000 square foot lots. So it's a pretty large lot. We think that that made it compatible with the existing surrounding community.
And I'm not going to pretend to be a math wizard when it comes to converting acreage to square footage. Would it be possible to subdivide this if we go SF-16? My reason for this question is because once approved, they can plat it any way they want to. So I want to make sure they're not going to plat this for two parcels on one.
So you've got 43,560 square feet in an acre. This is a little bit less than that. Technically, a 16,000 square foot lot. Yes, mathematically, you could divide this property. One of the things that you have to take note of is making sure you can meet the lot and width requirements of the property. That being said, it didn't meet the threshold for agricultural zoning, even though it was zoned agricultural, excuse me. So in their discussions with staff, what came out of those discussions was upzoning it rather from ag to SF-16. So mathematically, it is possible to have two lots here.
Is there a larger lot size that we could put as far as SF rating that would ensure that this is only one?
That's the largest SF we have. A single-family home is allowed in our agricultural district, but I think the staff wanted to clean up the use since it actually that requires a 3-acre minimum lot size. This was obviously not 3 acres. So it gave us an opportunity to zone it to something that actually fit from a lot size requirement.
Okay, thank you.
Anybody else?
Open the public hearing.
I'll open the public hearing at 6:34.
I do have an online speaker card. Hold on. Do I have any other speaker cards on this item? Or we'll take the in-person speaker card first. No? Oh, sorry. I'm sorry. The speaker card was meant for 6B and C, not 6A. They wrote it incorrectly on there. So I have no speaker cards at this time for item 6A.
Mr. Mayor, if I may make one comment since well, after you close the public hearing, I'd like to make one comment. Forgive me.
If you can close the public hearing.
I'm going to close the public hearing at 6:35. Go ahead.
So in options where the council deems so, you can always consider a more restrictive zoning category. So while the staff did discuss SF-16 as an option, the council is within their right to consider another zoning district that would make you more comfortable if you so deem to do so. For instance, your agricultural zoning district, which it currently is now, is something that remains viable if you had concerns about further subdivision activity on the site. One of the things that we wanted to make sure of is that when we have instances where you have a non-conforming lot, we try to clean those up to the extent possible, which is why we had the discussion about the SF-16 zoning.
What about I'm so sorry. What about single-family estate?
That's an option. That's also an option. That zoning district, I think, also falls below the threshold. I think that's a 1-acre minimum. I have to go back and check really quickly, but that also remains an option that you have available to you too, as far as a more restrictive zoning district.
Are we ready? Are we ready for a vote?
Did you close the public hearing? Yes, sir.
Is there a motion on this?
I move to approve.
I have a motion by Tamara, a second by Dan. Please vote. Passes unanimous.
Thank you, Mayor.